Woke Up Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Now, you know what I mean? It's a big day in hip hop because Nas released that immaculate verse dissing Jim Jones. Now, that's like a part 2 of my video from earlier. I'm going to just say this. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I got a lot of respect for Jim Jones. I got a lot of respect. You know why? Because even though we know that he ain't fucking with Nas or Jadakiss or Styles P or Hook Cam or Mace or whoever you can name from his era, he ain't backing down. So I can respect that. I want to give some advice to Jim Jones, though. Before you do that, before you make statements like Nas ain't fucking with me, first of all, you like 20 years late. You know what I'm saying? And you make statements like anybody can get it. You have to have more hits than balling. So I would say, you know what I mean, I respect what you're doing as far as the music you've been putting out, but none of that shit have been hits, my nigga, since balling, for real. So it been like hood shit, hood hits and all that, little hood classics. But what I think you should do is focus on some songs, bro. Focus on your craft. Focus on you more as an artist. And then let the people decide. You know what I mean? Like I said, I respect it because, you know what I mean, hip-hop is a competitive sport. But when you start calling out names like Nas and Jet, bro, first of all, you ain't touched the amount that they touched as far as album sales. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you was around. You was around, but you was like a hype man. You know what I'm saying? So that's already like against you. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna always say, nigga, you was a hype man while we was in the field. You know what I mean? When we was putting bars together, making If I Ruled the World and the Locks, writing songs like All About the Benjamins and shit like that, bro. You was on the sideline. You was horse and carriage with Cameron on the stage. Y'all had a whole routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta focus on making those hits. Make some hits first. You know what I mean? Get on your cassette. You know who the only person I could say that can say, yo, Nas ain't fucking with me, or this person not fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think that person would say that. Only person I think that could say that was like from that era, is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne can say that because he got a whole generation after Nas that's gonna rock with him. You know what I mean? And they might disagree with him, like, oh man, Wayne. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, niggas in our age bracket probably wouldn't, even though Wayne is my age bracket. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's the only one that can say, yo, Nas ain't fucking with me. You know what I mean? Because he was so consistent. He was making hits. You gotta make hits first, bro. Focus on your hits, Jim. And that's all I'm going to say, man. That's going to be my last piece of advice to you on this Woke and Ready channel, man. So like this video, subscribe to this channel. Focus on them hits, bro.